So Kamala did. So she went viral last week. She had a bad week.
Another one.
She had another.
The woman
bad.
Can't save her life. She can have a good week to save her life. I mean, everything she does just goes down the toilet.
She was at she had a rally. Someone yelled. I'll play the clip real quick. But someone yelled out, "Jesus is Lord," and you just didn't come to a dinner that's about religion,
right?
About God, and then you have a rally and you make this type of comment. It's
and then at the end of her the thing like nuts. on her video, at the end of her video, she says, God bless all of you and God bless the United States of America.
And in honor of the great Al Smith, let us fight to build a better future with faith in God, our country, and in each other. Thank you. May God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
And then she says this.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
So this lady, she was at both. I think she was at the Trump rally, but I think she come over to Kamala.
She went to the Trump rally, and then she went to the Kamala Harris rally because they were both in town, and she just wanted to see. She just wanted to go to a Kamala Harris.
So she went there. This lady went there and videotaped. She got the comments on her phone, and she just kind of talks about her experience with all this, and it's really.
And the sad part about the rally is that they were all screaming and yelling over abortion.
Yeah, like it was really kind of.
That's why the guy said, Jesus is Lord.
Yeah,
it's because they were talking about abortion.
Yeah,
and then as soon as she said they're all those people, and it's just hard to see people scream and yell and hype over offing your child.
Yeah,
it's very demonic and very weird. And then to say someone to yell Jesus is the Lord and you go, you're in the wrong place. Well, you are.
Yeah,
because that was enough. I mean, if I didn't already not like her, that is because that right there is all you have to say about Kamala Harris, who she is. I mean, Marxists don't like God because they want you to worship them.
Right. But anyways, here's this lady's experience with this.
When I panned over to the crowd and to her speaking, and I caught something I wasn't expecting. Check it out. Not a lot of energy here, but everyone just cheered and screamed for killing babies. So that was disappointing. Anyway, here she is. Did you hear that? Some guy in the crowd shouted, "Jesus is Lord." And Kamala said, "I think you're at the wrong rally." And then she said, "Try the smaller one down the street." Everyone laughed and laughed and cheered, but I was at that rally. There were almost 7,000 people at it. Today they said there were 2,500. Nobody waiting. Open spaces. I wanted everyone who's a believer to hear that for themselves.
That's just so demonic to me.
Right. I mean, I wasn't voting for her anyway, but this is, to me, just describes her. Yeah. Just kind of godless.
Right.
Surface.
Yeah.
Kind of self-centered. Just, you know what I mean?
And all the things. What else I find interesting about that is that it just seems like it's so acceptable to belittle Christians, right? But no one, if you say that about Muslims, it's like, we're talking about World War III now, or any other religion really.
Yeah.
But when you say something about Christians, it seems to be okay.
It's open season. But I heard she goes to a church in San Francisco where it's one of those transgender pastor type things where they say God is a man, a woman, and, it's one of those kind of churches. But the idea that you would be that you would not show up to a Catholic function, and then at the end of that little videoette you do, you say God bless you all, and then at a rally when someone says Jesus is Lord, you then turn around and say you're at the wrong place.
Right. What is that?
And then Trump then someone put a video up of Trump the other day talking about God, and he's saying, "I'm not your God."
Right.
There's somebody way higher than me.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Right. It's just, it's kind of like disturbing to me. And then also like this constant need for her and her campaign to pretend that Trump has small rallies. That's also very funny. This is the shallow part of it. It's so weird that she's actually trying to get people to believe that he has small attendance.
Right.
Like, why? What are you? That's just like, this is like stupid. Like, why would you do that? This lady just happened to be. I mean, thank God she was there, right?
I mean, you saw the crowds at McDonald's.
I mean, come on.
I mean, this is everywhere he goes. He has lots of crowds of people. But just the idea. I think JD Vance made fun of her because somebody at one of his rallies said the whole "Jesus is Lord." She said that, and he was just like, "That's despicable." Basically, he said someone said Christ is King. He said, "Yes, Christ is King."
Yeah.
And if you call yourself a Christian, and then you go on a rally and you say you're in the wrong place, are you a Christian?
So she's being kind of snarky. You're a Christian
advocating for abortion and going crazy for it, trying to get votes on it.
Yeah, and did you hear those screams? Did you hear those screams? That's pretty. Y'all, we're really weird. This is the direct. See, this is why we need to take a different direction. She says turn the page.
Yeah, we need to
on her.
We need to shut the book.
Yeah.
On her. And just start a new book.
Right.
Like it needs to end.
Because that was kind of demonic to me.